Hey, I'm with the man, the game changer, entrepreneur, Justin Weeks. I'm Peter Voogd, author of the best-selling book, 6 Months to Six Figures. And I don't know about you guys, but have you ever had this issue where you feel like your business is running you versus you running your business, or your to-do list just keeps growing and growing and growing? You feel like you have so much going on, but you're not getting results. You're frustrated, discouraged, you're overwhelmed. I've been there. And it took me years and years to figure out the importance of time management and the importance of really maximizing my productivity. And here's the deal. A year ago, me and Justin got together and wanted to create something that was extremely beneficial and powerful and helpful for you guys. We created the Achieving Autonomy Journal, and it's finally ready. And I'll tell you, we both had different paths from different parts of the United States, but we came together because we realized there's nothing more important than time management and maximizing your time, because that's all you have, and time is the great equalizer. And if there's one thing that I've learned in the last 15 years of my life, and the one thing that took my business, my peace of mind, my success, my influence, my happiness to the next level, it was when I finally started to value my time and had clarity on how to maximize it. Because I've been dead broke, frustrated, discouraged, and I've also made 6 and 7 figures. And we've had different paths. We both have had breakthroughs, and they had to do with time management.
Absolutely. You know, 6 years ago when I was introduced to entrepreneurship, my entire life up to that point, I was under someone else's control. I was a Louisiana state trooper, being told what to do, when to do it, how to do it. I had to ask another human beings for permission on how I spent my time, if I could go bring my son his lunch or whatever it was. So I'm so passionate about not only living a life on our terms, but helping other people live a life on their terms. I know what it's like to be under someone else's control, and I know what it's like for the last 4.5 years to wake up when I'm tired of sleeping and spend my time exactly how I want to spend it. And it's so fulfilling as an entrepreneur to be able to impact other people. That's what makes this business rewarding. That's what seeing other people's life change in a positive way, and even playing a small role in that, is what fulfills us. So being able to give back through this journal, being able to take the things, when I joined the Game Changers Academy, I was following Peter's content. I became a top income earner in the direct sales industry, and I was living a life on our terms. But what really took us to the next level was when I joined the academy, when I started following Peter's time management principles, and it just took everything to that next level. So I've applied those things. Peter and I have collaborated. We've taken all the high points and put them in this journal.
I remember the message you got. I got from you. I'm not joking. That you doubled your business. I think it was within what, 2 months?
It grew by 50% in 1 month.
1 month. And I remember asking him, like, what was the difference? He's like, time management. I learned how to maximize and leverage my time. So yeah, go ahead. So what we were thinking about,
we've studied just about every journal you could imagine.
The last year, I've had journals, and these are filled in journals. This is 2013. I've had this journal, this journal. I mean, there's 11 journals here that we've had in the last couple of years. And nothing against these journals, but they were always missing something.
Right.
And I wanted to create a journal that had everything from actual time management tactics and tips to weekly review, to monthly review, to something you could put your wins on. So we came together, and I'll be blunt on the camera, it wasn't easy.
Right.
I mean, to create a journal and to go back and forth for the last year was tough. But we have such an amazing team that's working on it, and we've been very monomaniacal, very focused on making sure it's the best possible journal that me and you will both love and use, and actually take the best from each of these journals and what we didn't like and leave that out. So we're excited to bring it to you guys and really give you a chance to be the first to get the journal. So if you guys go to achievingautonomy.com/family, you guys will be able to get a discount. You can buy bulk. And once again, they're being printed right now. We're super excited. This has been a year in the works. And I'm obsessed with the journal because I'm gonna use it every single day, because it's all the best tactical information I've ever learned on time management. And I used to have this journal, and then I had my planner, then I used my phone, then I had my weekly master plan in a PDF, and I had all of it, and I was like trying to do all of it. We put everything into one thing just for you guys.
The things that we've actually used to get to where we're at is what's in there. So you can take the principles that we've actually applied to live a life on our terms, to truly live the brand that we're sharing with you guys. So it's not something that we think may work. It's not theoretical advice like, hey guys, if you do this, it might work. No, it's what we've actually applied to our life, to where we've had a fully autonomous life for years, and taken all of those things and put them into one book and put content on the front end. So you're not going to open it up and it just be a calendar. It's like, oh wow,
there's too many of those.
Yeah, too many of those. It's going to have content on the front end. It's something that you can learn, you can read, you can apply, you can give to your team, help them level up. And by applying these principles, can live a life on your term, be intentional about how you spend your time, because every second you're either gaining ground or losing ground. So it's so important, and if you truly value your time, you'll want to maximize it and get every bit out of life that you can.
If you don't value your time, nobody else will.
Exactly.
And that's the biggest thing, is we all have the same 24 hours. We have the same 24 hours as Oprah, as Michael Jordan, as Richard Branson, as Elon Musk. How do some people struggle and some thrive? They understand how to maximize their time through systems and through things that actually give them clarity and roadmaps on what to do. A genius without a roadmap will get lost in any country.
Yep.
But an average person with a roadmap can find their way to any destination. So we want this to be a roadmap for you to follow that can almost guarantee you're maximizing your time and efficiency, so you don't have to spend hundreds of hours. When I was broke, I was one of the worst at time management in my entire company and out of anybody I knew. But I was obsessed for the next year or two. I hired every mentor, read every book, studied every video, and finally figured out how to maximize time, and my life's never been the same.
Yep.
And now that I have a wife and we have kids coming, this is not an announcement, I don't have kids right now, but they're eventually gonna come. This is not just for me, it's for the people around me. So it's not just about you maximizing time, it's about you maximizing time for the people that you care about, so you can actually spend time with them as well. And there's nothing more important than living a life on your terms. We're at a mastermind here in Hollywood, California. We spent the last couple of days talking about business, networking, connecting, collabing. But we just honestly want to shoot this video while everyone else is hanging out to let you guys know that we're excited to share this with you as well.
Yep, and it's funny you mentioned kids, because I do have kids, and I tell my kids to value their time. But how could I do that with integrity if I didn't keep my time at a very high level, if I didn't spend my time, intentionally, if I didn't do exactly what we're teaching you to do? I couldn't share that with my kids with any integrity because I wasn't doing it. There's so many parents that say, oh, value your time, but yet they're just trading it for $1. They're selling their life. You can't have time and money if you're trading one for the other. It's impossible. So if you want time and money, if you want to learn how to leverage that, if you want to learn how to spend it wisely and keep more of it, you see, everyone has 168 hours in their week. I do, Peter does, everyone does. But it's how you spend it that makes the difference. And that's what we want to teach you guys.
And some of these exercises we put in here, I've never shared in public except with some of my Game Changers members. So some of these exercises will be legendary for you and will really help you on top of just the calendar. And we have done a lot of research, a lot. How many hours do you think you spent on this journal?
I have no idea. A lot.
Both of us have spent hundreds of hours.
Late nights.
For you to make sure you maximize your productivity. So there's one thing that I've seen in the last 10 years that hold entrepreneurs back, and it's not telling themselves right now matters. They're always like, well, someday I'll get the right journal, someday I'll maximize my time. Not right now, but when everything aligns perfectly, then I'll maximize my time. The time is now, and later never comes. Nothing's gonna align. If you're waiting for things to be perfect before you invest in yourself and actually maximize your time, good luck in this new economy. So we're excited. And if you want to pick up the journal, it just came live. Go to achievingautonomy.com/family. You get a discount because obviously you're part of our inner circle. Whether you're part of the academy, whether you're part of Team National, whether we care about you closely. I don't know how we've met, but you're getting this video because we value you as a person. You've impacted us in some way, and we're excited to help you change the game.
Yep. If you're watching this, you're one of the few. So get it while you can, because once it goes live, that's it. And I tell you what, guys, it will make a difference, and it's going to make a difference because that's what we live for.
And there's only a certain amount of copies we order. Yeah. We can order more, but these will sell out pretty quickly as well. So I appreciate you too, man.
Yep, absolutely. It's only the beginning.